Welcome back. It's news, guys. You, man. I don't know what's going on, but when I look at these things, man, I'll say Zahara is going through a lot. Um, yeah, man. So that's what I'm gonna be talking about. Is man, this is the show that we say let's talk about it. We talk about everything. We talk about what's going on. We talk about things that are happening around the world. So recently there have been, like, not just recently, man, it's been a couple of years now, where Zahara have been bashing DJ's Boo and TK about the money and everything. So the first question I have is the record label that she signed under. What are they doing about it, man? Because we know that she signed under Warner Bros. Or Warner Music. And then, to my understanding, I think they should be like also helping her out regarding her music or whatever that is happening regarding her royalties. Like, there's something that doesn't add up unless the contracts that were signed, they just, everything is just wrong. Paperwork is not done properly. The reason I'm saying this is because we'll go back. As you know, Zahara have five albums. First album was Loliwe, then we have Pendula, Country Girl, we have Mugodia, and Ngabayam. Loliwe, man, everybody knows that it did very well. When we talk about that album, it's an album that, come on, everybody knows, man. It was a hit in South Africa. It was the biggest. She was signed under TS Records at the time, and in 2011, and it went double platinum, man. And then, come on, what do you say about that? That album was the biggest. It really made a lot of money. But again, we need to look at what kind of contract was signed, how much money was spent on an artist. We know artists sometimes forget that the more the money the company spend on you, yeah, man, the less you make, or whatever, however, Then she had a second album called Pendula, which also had some topping chart, man, like topping chart singles, like that really did great, man, like Your Impilo, Stay, just to name those tracks. But it was like one of the also great album. Then after she left TS Records, and then she went and signed with Warner Music, she dropped the album called Country Girl. So this is where I need to cut off the DJ's Boo now. When I say I'm cutting off DJ's Boo, this album called Country Girl really did great. Country Girl was certified triple platinum. She was no longer with TS Records. So the money she made out of this album, Country Girl, what happened to it? Somebody tell me what really happened to all the money that she made out of this song, out of the album, Country Girl, when it hit, and then the money that she made from the performance. What happened to it? Because that album was also big, man. This is before we go to her fourth studio album, which also was one of the best-selling albums, Mgodi. The album did great, and it was also certified platinum. So if we not looking at the blame that she's blaming DJ's Boo for everything and TK, what happened to the rest of the money of these albums that I spoke about when she's now signed under Warner Music? Can somebody tell me what really happened? Do we really have to blame the DJ's Boo and TK while these albums that were released and did well after she left TS Records? Somebody tell me, guys. Somebody tell me. Maybe there's something that I'm not getting right here. Maybe there's something that I'm missing, Because, to be honest, I find it like there's something that doesn't add up, She's no longer with them. She dropped great albums after. And then she's still holding back on the past. Yes, you need to understand, as an artist, when you get into a record label, if you're signing your 360, you need to know what happens. They got to take every single penny that you make. They have a cut on it, So what was the agreement? What really happened? Can we see the copy of the contract if she still has it? You see, and then when it comes to Sambro, um, what I know is that you can sort out your issues there. I know Sambro sometimes, yeah, it's complicated and stuff, but if your paperwork is right, and then everything is done properly, you still get your money. It doesn't matter. So she need to tell us what is Sambro saying when she's trying to get her money, and then if it's with Sherry or Share, um, also what are they saying when she's trying to collect the money? What are their receipts? Where's the proof that there is something dodgy about this? I'm not bashing here, guys. It's just that there's a lot of things I'm trying to understand also, and I have a lot of questions. Maybe you guys can comment down below there, and you can tell us what you think. What exactly is going on? You know what I mean? Because to be honest, when I look at this whole thing, for me, it doesn't really make sense. It doesn't at all. She went on tour. If you remember back then, she went on tour, and then on that tour, I think it started in August, was on the 19th, and it ended somewhere on the 24th in Washington. Started somewhere on Toronto and all that. So what exactly is going on? What happened to all the money that she made from the tour, she made from the gigs? Why is she not dropping any new music right now? Guys, there's a lot of questions. Why there's no music? What's happening with the record label that she's currently on? If we can get also those answers, and then we can also look back of what exactly happened, because there's so many things that are happening. And then what I'm going to do right now, guys, maybe you guys can tell us what's going on, but we're going to continue and look at this whole thing. I'm going to play a clip where she's saying that we need to toy and all that in front of this and this and this. But again, what happened to the other money? Those I feel that the support need to be done. I mean, like donating also. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. You can donate. It's our favorite artist. But the problem we have mostly is that we can't make this a norm, because then that's become a problem that we're going to be donating for all these artists all the time. They need to learn to run the business. She needs to drop music. She needs to perform. Why is she not performing? Why is she not getting booked? What's happening with her record label that she's currently on? Again, people need to know that when you write the music, it doesn't just end on writing. It doesn't just end there. You write and you sing. There's people that produce. There's people that do this. There's people that does that, help you with your song still, everybody still get paid. People get shares. People get that on this track. I don't want to get into details and politics of that. But, yeah, man. So, let me play you a mini clip when she was talking about how people need to help her out. You know what I mean?
Samro, Share Public, near Wednesday, Universal. Near and I said yes, because wherever TK is, no DJ move. Go. If you really care about me fighting alone, I don't have money to pay for the lawyers. My money is sitting there. The money that is sitting there can actually, even when I come back, at our village. But you guys, you only intense about what you see on TV. Yes, Uloliwe nambalandela.
But you know what?
DJ Sibonga amazi Loliwe. uTK Nciza kamazi Loliwe noSinhlenda abamazi Loliwe. Was one ndifumana ndidlala uLoliwe esitradweni bengibekela imali. Today they own Loliwe.
No, isn't
Okay, so yeah, she's saying hey, today they own Loliwe. Let's go back to what I was saying earlier on. When you sign the contract, when you do whatever you were doing in the beginning, what was the agreement? The person that pays for your studio time, that pays for everything, executive, they own the song mostly, But I don't want to get into those politics now. But guys, what do you think about Zahara? Will she always be crying about the Loliwe, or we need to focus on her rebuilding and making more money? Because she already made money after everything. But we go back and she's still crying about Loliwe. How long are we going to be blaming DJ's Boo TK while there is other albums she drops that were big, but we can't tell what happened to the money? You guys tell me what you think. From my side, I'm here, and this is Let's Talk About It. So yeah, man, comment down below. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. But yeah, man, what do you think about the whole thing of Zahara? Maybe if you have questions, you might still answer them. Tell us. Nda.